welcome back to the Absolute Talk Show yet again. It is just your boys Trent and Brent today. The Rent brothers back at it.
Here we
You
go.
know it.
Yep.
Brent, I got a pretty solid question for you.
What you got?
Bubblegum.
Yes. What about
What, like, dude, the amount of different weird bubblegums that we grew up on that, like, you know, like,
Yes.
everybody knows of Trident and Five Gum and
Right.
Juicy Fruit,
What about,
which is another classic that is not talked about yet as much as it should be.
Yes. Juicy Fruit is definitely the best gum to have to share, because who doesn't like Juicy Fruit? But it's not the best gum to have in your pocket, like if you're going to work or whatever, because you want to chew on something not for 20 minutes, but like a good hour or two. You know?
Exactly.
You just keep chewing. Like that's why I go for like Trident, or what I go for now is Spearmint, or Winter. That wintergreen.
Wintergreen.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking more of
The blue pack.
of a Copenhagen thing.
Yeah,
here, buddy.
yeah. I was like, wait a minute, that's not the name. But yeah, like, gum was way more fun when you were a kid.
Oh yeah,
because you had like all these different types. You had like Hubba Bubba Max. Remember when that came out? The juiciness of that, and the bubbles were just enormous.
Yeah, dude.
But like.
And the flavor
It outmatched everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, it was
I would
so
still eat a
juicy,
piece
it was
today.
ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. It just made your mouth salivate or whatever.
And, dude, what was, so...
Bubblegum tape?
There's one that I'm trying to think of, Double Bubble.
Double Bubble.
Double Bubble was like the ones that like they threw out at like the parades, like the yellow and blue wrapper.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, the little hard as a rock pink candy, dude.
Still to this day, the most childhood gum that is my actual favorite.
Yeah, dude, I love
dude,
it's like chalk.
It is horrible.
Gum. Yeah, it is
terrible.
It is terrible.
But there's just something about it that I just love
it. Dude, for the first 45 seconds that you're chewing that gum, you are in absolute bliss.
There's a reason why a bucket of it costs $5.
Dude, honestly. For real, though.
Because you ain't going to enjoy it very long, but you're going to enjoy it. And how much sugar is in that thing? Oh my God. No wonder why I have cavities.
Dude, I know. And, you know, it's funny because when I had actually quit vaping recently,
yes,
I had fallen into chewing on gum. Thank you very much. I fell into chewing on gum, just normal gum, as my fallback compared to nicotine tablets or anything. I just wanted the oral fixation, and I knew that. I finally figured that out. So I fell into using Juicy Fruit. And, dude, I went through probably 12 packs of Juicy Fruit.
Yeah. But
I remember that towards the last week of me chewing gum consistently, I had a piece in my mouth while I was at work one day, and I chewed it for so long that the piece ended up dissolving in my mouth.
Dude, no way. Wait,
dude,
what do you mean? Just melted?
So
how did it just
I feel
dissolve?
The best way that I can describe this is
disappeared.
when you see somebody, when you see a cartoon character talking with gum in their mouth.
Yeah.
That's how my mouth felt.
I don't understand that, because every time I chew gum too long, it just goes hard, or just I don't know.
Because, dude, it literally almost turned into a slime, which was really weird.
To everywhere.
It just coated everything, and then suddenly it all washed away, and it was gone.
Dude.
I didn't swallow my gum. My gum just literally dissolved in my mouth, and then just slowly, I guess I swallowed it.
I heard this story about this guy. You would offer him a piece of gum just for friendly gesture, and he said, "I can't have gum." And they go, "Why?" He goes, "Because every time I chew it, I swallow it." And over 5 years of swallowing this gum, or years of developing, he built up a gum ball in his gut, and he had to get it surgically removed.
No way. Really?
Because he just kept swallowing it. Every time he chewed gum, he swallowed on it, I don't know if it was on purpose. I bet you it was on accident. But, dude, he's just had a gut feel, his gut hurt. He went to the hospital. They're like, "Dude, that's all gum." the stories about how it doesn't digest, that's true. Like, take it from a guy.
That is insane.
Because they say gum takes like 5 years to digest. Well, if you swallow all that gum within 5 years, or how many years?
Yeah, I guess if you swallow a baseball
no kidding,
worth of gum, dude, that ain't digesting.
And imagine doing that every day. Every time you take out a piece, you're like, that's going in my stomach.
However, it does kind of bring into light, though, of like, I wonder if it's just with certain gums. Because like I just said, I chewed a piece of gum for 2 hours until it dissolved.
Dude.
Like, there was no gum left.
That's why I like Trident, because Trident was like one of those gums that you can chew for like an hour. But...
Well, dude, you know, like... Everybody when they were in school too.
I chewed for like 30 minutes and always spit it out.
When we were in high school, dude, that was the thing. Everybody, every class,
biggest flex.
You got a piece of gum.
Biggest flex is like,
and dude,
just having.
If you had gum on you,
just packs.
Dude, it was like fucking seagulls found bread at the beach, bro.
You were the popular
dude. Literally, everybody flocked to you so fast, and that pack of gum was gone by the end of the day.
Facts.
Especially if you didn't say no.
If you showed up the next day with more gum,
you were making friends, bro.
Making friends, like, dude, I know you have a piece of gum, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
And if you like charge everybody,
how much is it worth to you?
Yeah, just a quarter,
Right?
Because like what, 14 pieces in a pack times up by 25. Right. You bought yourself 2 new packs.
That's what I'm saying.
Basically. I think I did the math right on that.
I don't even know if that's how many pieces are in a pack, but I'm going to trust you.
14 times 25?
I don't know where the...
Come on, Miss Mitchell. Did you not teach me shit? Just kidding.
God, what would it be? 14 times 25?
Dude, I know we have calculators.
That's 350.
But we're old
That's
school.
less than a pack of gum.
Let's start doing lattice. Oh, God. But no.
Got to charge 50 cents a piece.
One of my favorite childhood bubblegum was the baseball gum. It just came in like shred, like that shred. Whatever.
Oh, Big League Chew,
Big League
bro?
Chew, dude. Yes, when I got into that, I loved it.
They had 2 flavors that I remember very distinctly.
Grape was mine, I think.
I don't remember grape. Actually, no, I remember it, but it wasn't my thing. They had just standard bubblegum, but then they had sour apple, dude.
I didn't have that one.
Sour apple was the best, dude. Oh my God. I think they still make it at the gas station. I think it's still at the gas stations nowadays. And honestly, I think I need to go back and get one now.
That's what I'm saying.
Just for the nostalgic factor of it.
It's not good gum, but it's just
honestly,
the fact that
debatable.
Okay, it's fun to chew, but it's not like I don't know. It's not like
true.
Imagine just showing
up
to work and you just pull out the Big League because it comes in that bag.
True.
You know, not in like a
however, that also is the nice thing about the Big League Chew, though, is that like you got to decide how much gum you wanted. You know, it wasn't just like you could decide if you wanted just like a tiny ball of it or if you wanted a wad, dude. Like,
who didn't love bubblegum tape,
dude? Yeah.
And who didn't finish it in one day?
Oh, for real,
and
dude.
The best part was the center.
You would always like rip it off in like a 6-inch strip.
Yep. Yeah.
And you would eat that 6-inch strip for like half hour.
Yeah, but once the center gets big enough to be like, a good
you
piece,
eat that whole center piece,
thing,
dude,
and that was the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it was like the last third of the gum roll.
Yes, and you just,
you're just like, this is probably 6 inches.
But the casing was
probably
cool.
What the ladies say these days.
The casing was like a Pac-Man. Yeah. Right. What about zebra gum? You ever try that zebra gum? That used to be my favorite. That was the one that had like, I think there was like 15 pieces in a pack, and it was split up into 3 different flavors. I'm sure there was grape, and then there was, I don't know.
I don't know that, but I do remember
different color.
Trident Stripes, I think it was.
Yeah.
Trident had, I don't know if they still do it, but Trident had a gum line that they came out with where it was like 3 layers of gum.
Yep. Yeah. Trident Layers Duos or something like that.
I want to say it was Trident Stripes.
Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. But, the zebra gum wrappers, you can tattoo your tongue. When you were a kid, that was the coolest thing. with that zebra gum.
I think I do remember that.
You just stick it on your tongue for like 30 seconds and you take it off. It was kind of like the fruit roll-ups. You know, remember?
Yeah, dude.
Remember that stuff, dude?
Dude, I remember
when was
that.
the last time you did that?
Oh, dude. Honestly,
when you were 7?
A couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
dude, I would do it just for that.
Not a ridiculous amount of time, but however, hilarious. I will say,
that's funny.
if you, for those of you that haven't done it, and I'm sure you have, but I discovered from a very young age the delicacy of a frozen fruit roll-up.
What? Break that down. Who thought of that? Don't tell me you just decided to just...
I took a fruit roll-up and I threw it in the fridge.
Please tell me you thought it was the cabinet and you just...
No.
You intentionally
because it was sitting in a very hot area, so it was melted. I was like, okay, well, it's like liquid. So then I threw it in the freezer for like an hour, and I came back to it, and it was glass, dude. And I just
was it like a
and dude, it literally crumbled apart, dude. It like what? it was a combination of crunchy and chewy. It's such an experience. It's almost like eating dry iced. Stuff that's like eating marshmallows that were dunked in dry ice or something. It's a very similar experience.
What the hell did you just say to me? You just dunked marshmallows in a dry ice.
Well, have you ever eaten food that's been in dry ice? I know that we did that in school at one point.
You can wait. What?
We had like a science teacher come in that like brought dry ice in.
Well, you had a cool science teacher. Jeez, I did not know that.
We went to the same school.
I know.
You were in the dumb class. So was I. It's okay.
That's because I hated. Yeah, that's because I hated doing homework, dude. I hated being told what to learn. I'm like, no, I'll learn my own thing.
Dude, I'm the same way.
If you were like teaching me things I was interested in, that's a different story.
Well, dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Just like the story with my reading teacher that I had gone over with you guys. The one of my old reading teacher had actually, God, what was it that she did? She gave me. She gave me like the permission slip for like the year or whatever of like, hey, you know, you gotta have your parents sign this, whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah. I didn't know what it was, but apparently it was like my mother's information of like contact info.
Yeah.
So I put my phone number in there.
Smart.
You remember that? You remember that conversation?
No, but yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was so funny. I literally, for like 3 years straight, Ms. Chuckle.
I was gonna say, is it Ms. Chuckle?
Yeah, Ms. Chuckle.
Yep.
I literally had her fooled with my phone number as my mom's. So she was calling my phone for 3 years.
That is awesome.
I never once answered the phone.
Dude, that is genius. That was genius. That's a genius move. No. I think that was like she was in middle school, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I think I had her in 6th grade. That was my first phone, and for some reason, I don't know why, I don't really like enjoy country that much, but I like country in the right setting. But I was God is great and beer is good. I was in 6th grade. It just went off during first day of school, reading class, Miss Chuckle. And you just hear, yeah, God is great, and beer is good, and people are crazy. And I'm like, just red-faced, embarrassed, sorry. Yeah, I was just like, oh my God. You know, and it just, I don't know. That was just a funny story that just came up because of that Miss Chuckle. I'm like, God, I can't, that's like, and I never read a goddamn book in her class.
Dude, me either. That was exactly why I gave my phone number. It was because she would call my mom every week to let her know that I wasn't doing my homework.
That's great. That is
so
great.
I gave her my phone number and said, fuck you. You're not calling my mom.
Right. Yeah, no kidding.
Who the fuck cares? Nobody. It didn't even end up mattering in the end.
Yeah. Although, if you had a book, mine is White Fang. I don't know why. It just was a book that stuck out to me. I guess it's wolves.
I feel like I've heard of that one.
It's a book about basically a wolf. And I don't know the rest of it. But, like, that was the one book that I was like, okay, I'm gonna read this one, but don't tell me what to read.
Exactly.
Let me choose the book. Enough with Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah.
I can't recall that book.
Honestly, I do not understand the idea behind making like, oh, you got to read this book. Like it's part of the curriculum.
Right.
Why?
Right.
It's like unless it's like a genuine like actual
I get the
historical moment.
I get the metaphors of the book.
Yeah. And the story of the book itself is not important, but unless there's just some type of a history of this book that is important that I should know, don't tell me it's part of my curriculum. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was my biggest thing about school. Like I wasn't dumb. I just was interested in other stuff. It was just like, I don't know. I just didn't care. I just wanted to learn. After school, I'll just go learn something on the internet or whatever. I'll just go learn, and go.
I was the same way.
It's like, but history was always fascinating.
Yeah, I was always really good at history for some reason.
Shout out Mr. Carlson. Greatest of all. But, yeah, what is like the most dumbest thing you've done lately?
What's the most dumb thing that I've done lately?
Yeah.
God, I don't know. I haven't done a lot of dumb stuff recently.
Not even at work?
I mean, no, not really. I'm usually a fairly professional person.
Okay, Mr. Cocky.
I'm just kidding. Not even out of a matter of cockiness.
No, I'm just kidding. The dumbest thing I've done lately. That's
that's a thinker here.
Oh, I stubbed my toe on the edge of the bed. That is the most embarrassing thing ever.
Dude, I think I stubbed my toe like twice a day.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you get? That will ruin your day.
Oh, dude.
I don't care how well your day went. They'll cap it for that.
Yep. That'll pretty much look at you and say,
because it hurts.
You thought it was a good one, didn't you?
Yep. And then especially if it hurts the next day. Oh, if you do it again on accident, putting a shoe on,
like the sore, like right along the edge of the toenail, dude.
Yes, like putting a shoe on, or oh my god, it's just, especially if the shoe is tight. Oh yeah. You're like, I'm not wearing these shoes today.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing. No.
Sorry,
no
today.
Way.
Oh, I was gonna wear tennis shoes to work.
Yeah, I was.
No.
Yeah,
now it's a loose-fitting Vans day. Like
slippers or something. I don't know, something with some cushion.
Dude, exactly. That's
something with Yeah, no kidding.
If I had to say something dumb that I've done recently, other than the same thing that you had just said, what I have done is, we had gotten a pretty big storm here through Wisconsin recently. And we had some hail, of course, in the middle of fucking April.
Oh, that's right. Everybody got hit.
Yeah. And but the storm, we had some really bad winds in this area, and it brought down a lot of trees. So here, there was a really big branch dangling down in our yard. So me and one of my neighbors got together, and we were trying to get this massive tree worth of a tree limb out of the tree because it was just dangling there at this point.
Right.
We're like, we need to get this down for the safety of our animals and us. So my stupid thing that I've done recently is we spent like 3 to 4 hours outside just trying to like lasso this tree limb with a piece of rope and like a dog toy tire.
Yeah.
And as soon as we finally lassoed it after like 3.5 hours of trying,
dude,
we were finally able to hook it up to his truck, and he just yanked it down with his truck.
Yep.
However, in the process, I got rope burn on my index finger.
Yep, that'll ruin your
from
day.
like trying to spin it so fast and throwing it up.
Did it blister?
It blistered immediately.
God.
Immediately, dude.
Worst.
And tore immediately.
That's where you get tape and just tape it so it doesn't. Yeah.
So that happened.
That sucks.
And it tore off immediately. So there was no chance. There wasn't like a super glue it down like that. Like there was no chance.
So it's just raw.
Yeah.
That hurts so bad.
And
like
then,
it's just the worst annoying sting.
The next day, I burnt it cooking.
Oh, that's good.
In the same fucking spot.
That's what you want. Yep. Isn't that lucky?
Yep. No, it was.
You're the luckiest person on earth, man.
Dude, literally, I'm pretty sure that I screamed the name of every angel there was. Like,
I can only imagine. When I was working at Culver's, I accidentally I was working on fryers. It was like one of my first jobs, and that was one of the stupidest things I ever done was in between the fryers, there's a cap that fits it in between. My hand was full of just greased up from all the food, slipped into the fryer. My hand was in the fryer for like a good 2 seconds. No. And I took it out, and thank God I went right to because whenever you get a burn like that, run it under cold water for 15 to 20 minutes, it won't blister. It'll be like sunburn, and that's what happened. If I wouldn't have done that, I would have had my whole hand was red. Like, it got burnt. 350 degrees.
Did it all blister?
No, it just, thank God, but
because you had it was in and out quick enough, or what?
Yeah, like the reaction time of what just happened, because my hand, I was pushing down trying to fix it, and my hand slipped into the fryer in the hot 350.
Dude, that would have been
instant, and I was like, holy shit, that's that not good.
Not good. Not good.
That's a dumb thing. Never again. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, can I work on grill now? Yeah, I'm done. I was done.
Done on the fryer.
Yeah. Once I went to Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever, that was the best job in the world, because you get to watch all the sports while cooking, and I wouldn't do shake or fryer again. But grill in Southwest was fun because you made salads. You're just dealing with cucumber, just decorating the stupid shit, just decorating a salad or nachos or whatnot, making it look presentable for the guests. But burgers was you're just cooking 7 to 10 burgers, and you're helping out everybody else behind you. But other than that, what was a cool job that you had?
A cool job that I had?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've had
I love being a laborer. My job's fun. I get to wreck shit.
I like being a laborer. I can't sit still. I gotta move.
Right. I gotta lift shit. I gotta move.
Yep. I gotta be physically moving in order to
break a sweat.
Yeah. Or else I don't feel like I'm working. I've had a lot of jobs, but honestly, one of my favorite jobs is working at a bowling alley.
Why?
I worked at the Hudson Bowling Alley when I was in middle school, and honestly, that was one of my favorite jobs ever.
What was your job?
I was, I worked the front desk of the bowling area, and I also worked, I also fixed the machines in the back whenever there was minor issues.
Yeah. Is there any crazy stories at a bowling alley? Some guy go head first into the pins?
Other than the fact that the bowling alley is where the original story of Peach, my nickname, came from. I've seen people throw bowling balls through the ceiling. I've seen people throw bowling balls full force backwards.
No. Did it hit people?
I've seen people purposely roll bowling balls across all of the lanes and not down one of the lanes.
Why? Jesus.
I've seen fucking full families out on the middle of the fucking lane trying to collect balls because they didn't want to come and tell me that their ball got stuck.
What?
Yeah, dude, the amount of people that I have seen that literally just walk out onto the bowling, onto the lanes.
Yeah.
And they'll just blatantly walk onto the lane. They'll walk onto the lane itself. They won't walk on the middle borders that you're supposed to walk on because the lanes are oiled. And they're greased and
your shoes
mopped
are dirty
in such a way to where it's a genuine design for the game. It's a $15,000 machine that goes through and oils these.
Wow.
And you're just fucking sliding around on them. on your bowling shoes.
Well, right, and you're probably ruining all the track.
So now you're ruining the bottom of the bowling. You're ruining the bowling shoes, and you're messing up the lane itself.
Right.
And
it could have been fully slippery, but no, it's not.
Being trained that knowledge and having to inform people of that knowledge.
Oh, that
is
fun.
Super annoying, dude.
And
it's like you got to go up to a bunch of 12-year-olds that got dropped off by their parents to have a fucking birthday party.
Oh yeah.
It's like you got to look at them and be like, "Hey, dude, I hate to tell you this, but if you guys don't calm down and stop throwing balls through the ceiling and quit walking down the lanes and all this,
imagine
blah, 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 I will kick you out. I'm sorry, but I will."
Yeah.
Oh, but it's my... I don't care. I'll kick you out, dude. I don't care if it's your birthday. I don't care if it's your sister's birthday. I just don't care. Okay? I'm sorry.
It's like working at Chuck E. Cheese.
Dude.
Just kids everywhere just causing... just
never stops.
Havoc. No kidding.
Well, Brent, before we wrap things up here today, I have one final little segment that I want us to hit.
Yeah. What's that?
That we have been trying to get into for a while, called the awkward insult segment.
Oh, here we go.
So Brent, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You start us off.
All right. I'll start us off. Brent, I hope that your pillows are always warm.
I hope your alarm clock don't work tomorrow morning.
I hope that your shower temperature is always way too cold.
I hope your vacuum doesn't suck. It blows.
I hope that next time that you go to a restaurant or that you order food in some kind, I hope that they fuck up your order. Just period. I just hope that they just annihilate what you ordered. I hope you get nothing near.
I hold on. I actually got a story. I ordered Domino's pizza and I never got my pizza. I got something totally different. I was like, wait, where's my pizza? He's like, I'm like, dude, why? Okay, take this bag. This ain't mine. This ain't even my order. But no, I honestly wish you would stub your toe on a rock.
Dude, I hope that your Wi-Fi disconnects all the time.
Oh, that's terrible. That's the most inconvenient shit ever. Especially when you're watching a movie.
Oh yeah, middle of streaming.
I hope your mail gets delivered to the wrong house.
I hope that your windshield wipers always squeak.
Dude, that's the most annoying. I hope a bird shits on your favorite shirt.
Oh, that's just mean, man. Dude, that's really funny. This is actually, there was this time where I was coming home from up north with my mom when I was really young. And, I had to have been 8 or 9 years old. And at the time, my mom had a car that had a sunroof in it. We were driving. This is a 2-hour drive home. And for some reason, this is the only part of the drive that I was genuinely paying attention, but there was a bird flying over above us and shit.
No.
It went through the sunroof and landed on my mom's shoulder driving down the road.
That bird is a freaking bomber. That is legit bombing.
Dude, that is exactly what I'm talking about.
That bird had a target. But no, I honestly hope you actually trip on a flat surface. Yeah. Impossible, right?
I hope that you get locked out of your house next time that you're in a rush.
Oh, especially if you forget your wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I hope someone breaks into your house and steals all your toilet paper, and that's it. Yep, just your toilet.
Just my toilet paper.
Because you know what happens when you get home. You want to go take a shit.
That's fair.
Yep. And guess what? You're going to look over.
I'll use a paper towel if that's what it takes.
That's all he took. That's all you Okay, maybe he might take those too.
Bro, fucking bounty, bro. Heavy duty.
Oh my God.
Only need one sheet.
Yeah, only need one sheet. I'll do laundry. Screw it, I'll improvise, right?
My final one is I hope that your car gets towed.
Oh, that is horrible. Because like you never know. Like you think you think you're slick and all of a sudden, oh shit, I didn't know. And then you're like, oh, what do you do? What do you do? You just start calling everywhere, right? You start calling all the pawn shop or all the not the pawn.
Yeah, you start just calling everywhere.
Just everywhere, like
pawn shops, scrap yards.
Like, no kidding. Who knows who took your vehicle? It could have been, they could scrap it.
Oh yeah,
that happens all the time.
Well, you know what, everybody, I think that this has been a phenomenal episode.
Yes,
and I just really want to let y'all know again. Make sure that y'all are tuning into us. We got a lot of big moves that have been happening lately. We finally have a sponsorship, as I'm sure that you may hear. But we also have our video coming out very, very, very soon.
So stay tuned.
So make sure that y'all are staying tuned. We're planning on starting a season 2. We'll catch y'all again soon.